Hi Gemini, this is your reading for October, November and December 2020. It's like a little sneak peek quarterly reading for the last quarter, which is kind of crazy. And we're going to see what is coming through. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Also want to remind you that in the description box below there's information on how you can win a free reading with me. Also, if you'd like to book a private paid reading, information's there as well as my Etsy store where I have all of my wonderful handmade items. So I'm actually wearing an evil eye bracelet here. These are meditated with and saged. They're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. There's so many bracelets on my store, and also the review section is on there as well. So if you want to see how other people have seen results with these items for different areas of their life, be it love, finance, career, confidence, protection, do check out the Etsy store and the review section and the items as well. There's also hand embroidered intention cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse, which is very exciting, so do check that out. So Gemini, I'm going to start first of all with October. Alright, so 4 cards. I'm just going to be shuffling. I'm doing this a little bit different because sometimes way too many cards do come out. So 4 cards. We've got the 5 of Swords, we've got the 9 of Cups, we've got here the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Whew, okay, this is like a pretty Gemini kind of energy coming through because you've got the 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is some form of clarity really coming through here in your life in October. It's almost like you're going to have this sort of realization, this awakening, this epiphany, which really just awakens you to your absolute max, right? So that's the Ace of Swords here. And I don't see that this is you being extremely cold, but you might be, okay? I just want to say that. Remember, with anything in life, you can change the course of things before you get to certain events. What I would recommend is being diplomatic, but some of you may get into arguments with certain people. You might be reminded very strongly of your worth here in October, and you might be saying to certain friends or certain people, like, hey, you're not treating me right, how dare you? You know, you might be like, this is not how I deserve to be treated. And some people may take this badly, but you know, it's kind of like it's their loss. You know, even if you have to sit at home by yourself and you don't have any friends or anyone around you. I'm not saying that this is going to be you, but say for example some of you because I see this energy of you just reminding people of your worth, and I do see people here that are not meant for you and not good for you. I do see them sort of exiting out of the picture, and the last thing I think you should do is fight for those exact same people who willingly leave. So what I see here is that, you know, 9 of Cups is your comfort, it's your stability, it's your own energy. This is you taking care of yourself. Like, continue to take care of yourself. I think it's just so important, so vital. Don't keep running after people that don't see your worth, because in October I feel like you're reminded of your worth. You know yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, your values and your goals, and you're just fed up of people that are not treating you right. And so here in October, you may stand up for yourself and you might be like, you know what, I have so much worth and I have so much value. I have a crown on my head and I deserve to be treated this way. And certain people can get quite defensive and they can kind of be like, oh, well, whatever, then I'm gonna, you know, leave. Because you might say like, hey, you know, it's not how I want to be treated. I need commitment, or I need you to be more communicative, or I need to see you more. And they might just be like, well, it's easier if I just leave. Don't chase after those people, because I have a feeling that you might just feel really bad for the kind of, you know, what you feel is chaos that you've created, but actually, you know, this is like redirection. Rejection is redirection. So just know that October here can bring you some form of redirection. Also, the Pluto retrograde ends in October 4th. So with that comes transformation, changes, right? Especially with that water energy with Scorpio season in October as well. So we've also got the Mercury retrograde happening in the sign of Scorpio and Libra. Ta-da! Okay, so Mercury retrograde, whatever you say, be aware. Okay, it can cause some interesting consequences. You've literally got that energy right there. And yeah, that's what we're seeing. All right, so just got to tell you, I wouldn't say bite your tongue. It's just, you know, be aware of like who you don't want to lose and be diplomatic with those people. And then people that don't treat you right, you know what? You just can't bend over backwards always for those people. You know, that's the thing. Okay, November. Remember the 5th of November? When is Guy Fawkes Day? Oh, I forgot. Okay, so you've got the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Hanged Man. Wow, all major arcanas. Beautiful. Beautiful. So there may be a trip here that you're taking with the Chariot. This is also about forward movement and progression. Whatever you're leaving behind here, it could be, you know, a friendship, perhaps a person. You are just moving forward, you're finding joy, you're finding happiness, you're having a lot of gratitude here. Some of you might be celebrating, of course, Thanksgiving, but in general, many of you just have so much gratitude for your life and for the things that are going well. So you've got the Hierophant as well. This is Taurus energy, this is stability, security, commitment. It's almost like, you know, being in your own energy here in October just makes you feel so much more stable within yourself. It's like you don't have this extra layer of things to sort of worry about. And I'm not saying that, you know, you're not going to have anyone around. It's more so that you feel happy and content in your own personal energy. You might want to spend a lot more time within yourself. You may be practicing meditation quite a lot, practicing spirituality, solitude, taking care of yourself a lot more, and just being in your own personal energy. And that can make you feel so happy and content within yourself to the point where you're like, you know what, I don't need anyone else. And you might just feel really, really good about that. So it's major, right? These are major changes that I'm seeing in the last quarter, and I just feel that a lot of you want to kind of be out of 2020. You just want to, you know, start fresh, new year. So you're anticipating a good sort of end to the year at least, and you're really excited about the new year. That's what I'm seeing. To see the Sun here is about joy and happiness and feeling good within yourself, and also the Sun here with the light behind the mind, feeling good in your mind. I felt like just taking a really deep breath in as well. For some of you, that's just the energy I see, where anytime you feel stressed, deep breath, feels good, you know. So Chariot, yeah, so nice. Okay, there's some good movement here. It can also be connecting to sort of like this mother-like energy. Okay, it could be a mother, grandmother, could also be just someone that feels like a mother, you know. I know this sounds a little bit crazy, but it could be a therapist. I know that they're not really like your mothers, but I think sometimes for some people it's that energy where you just feel so connected to someone to a degree or a level like that. But there's this mother-like energy presence coming through. And for those of you that have lost your mother, perhaps this is a really strong energy of sort of like connecting through them through like spiritual ways, right? So it's nice. Major changes happening, and also for many of you, if you are sort of leaving someone behind here, there is potential that you're sort of rediscovering yourself and finding what you actually want in another person. So finding stability, you know, in that sense. Knowing yourself allows the right person to also come through as well. Okay, so now we're on to December. We've got some cards that have come out. We've got the Tower, Hermit, yep, Empress, and the Star. Oh my goodness, wow, look at all these major arcanas. It's rather beautiful indeed. So the Tower here shows abrupt changes, and it's also this energy of sort of Mars coming into play. You've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You might be thinking a lot, you might be pondering a lot, you might be thinking about, okay, how can I make the end of this year memorable, worthwhile, and just, you know, how can I just get through this month? For a lot of you, you just want to be out of this year, which is 2020. The Tower here is just you reflecting back on the year and thinking, oh my god, that was insane, that was crazy, but you know what? I'm going to get through it. Last month, that's a Tower, signifying the craziness and the chaos of this year for many of you. And the Hermit here is a lot of reflection, right? Which is why the Tower is kind of coming in. So you might feel just really haunted at times by parts and elements of the year which have been difficult. You've got the Star here, which is showing healing and releasing. So this is literally you wanting to move forward from this year. And the Empress here shows you having a lot of self-love and gratitude towards yourself, because I feel like you've learned so much about yourself and you've done so much for you. So major changes. There's a lot of spiritual growth here. And I think above anything else, you're finding the light within yourself, and you're finding that confidence also within yourself to move forward in many, many areas of your life as well. Alright, so Gemini, this is your reading. I hope this really helped and resonated. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below, and do take care as well.